my side, thick and thin, highs and lows, don't let go.
We try to stop now.
We gon' ride, we gon' win, don't know how, all I know.
What's up, Turner Troopers?
What it do, y'all, man? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And then also, too, you see the thumbs up? Thumbs up? Oh, yeah. Smash the thumbs up. Give us a like if you do like the video anytime. And make sure you guys do comment on it anytime during the video. So what are we talking about today, baby? What are we talking about?
First of all, if you're new, hello, welcome. And today we're going to be talking about basically college talk. What they didn't prepare us for in high school, in middle school, you know, grade school basically. And leading up to after college. What to do. Like, I don't know if you're in that position right now, what's going on in your life. Are you currently enrolled in school? It's just, you know, some tips we have, and not tips, but...
Well, she actually doesn't know it, but I got some questions and I wrote them down and stuff. She doesn't know that part, so I got some questions. So believe me, this is on the spot. This ain't no scripted or nothing. So look at her. If you gonna see who got questions.
Okay.
But okay, so first off, what I wanted to start off by doing was I wanted us to kind of introduce ourselves, what our background is as far as college-wise goes, and like what our experience is, like what our major was, and did we finish or not. So I'll let my beautiful wife go first.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Senora Turner, and I graduated from college a few years ago. My major was psychology. So
I mean, she like to play mind games.
No.
You gotta watch out, fellas. Watch out for them psychology majors. They're gonna play some mind games. They're gonna make you feel like you did something wrong. But I'll let you talk.
No. Okay, so what they didn't prepare me for was that I enrolled in a 4-year college. Supposed to be 4 years that it takes to graduate, but it actually took me 6 years to graduate. And I don't know how much am I supposed to talk about right now, because you didn't let me see the question.
No. Be surprised. That's good right
that
there.
It?
Yeah, that's good. She went to Spalding University, so she is a flying eagle.
Kentucky.
She's a flying eagle.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, you know, my name's Nathan Turner. I am 23. I am Jordan year baby. But I went to the University of
Did
Louisville.
I say that?
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I went to the University of Louisville, and I attended school for 2 years. So I went. Originally, my major was to be nursing, and then I went to some clinicals like my second year, and I was like, man, I don't think this is it for me. Because honestly, I picked my major at first just depending on like when I seen how much you can make being a nurse. And I was like, oh yeah, this is it. I'm definitely going to do this. And I eventually switched my major over to business because that was something that I seen that I had a true passion for.
Oh, we're talking about that. You going in detail.
I just said what my major was and why I switched it over. That's all I just said.
Okay.
That's all I said. But I switched over to business because that's what I had a true passion for, and that's what I seen. And then eventually I stopped going to school because I had to pay back on my loans. I kind of like lost my scholarship I had, and I paid back my loans. So, you know, I pretty much stopped going to school at that point. So, you know, I went to school for 2 years, and she actually graduated. So I wanted us to introduce ourselves so you guys can kind of see like just the differences on like our perspectives and how we say different things. So you're gonna get from her. She's already a college graduate, and me having 2 years within college. So both of us do have experience in college, so you're not just gonna get it from somebody who just never been in school at all and it's like, oh man, don't go to school, it's horrible. So anyway, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into this video. So our first question is, and you can answer this. I said,
Let me see.
okay, well, you can see it. I said, should you go to college for your friends or family members if you feel like they're telling you should go?
I'm first.
Yeah, you can go first.
Okay. No, you should go for you because you are living your life. Yes, your parents or family members want to live their lives in you. So I know like, well, you're going to get into it soon. But I know like some people, like their moms or dads, they want to see like, oh, I can't wait to see my son play sports. So they push him to do sports in high school and middle school and stuff. Like, I want them to be the best basketball player ever. I'm going to have a trainer for them, you know, a coach. Make sure they're really on top of their game. get the best, be the best that they can be. And then all along, that student or that individual does not want to be playing sports. They rather be doing art. So I think you should go and pursue your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, your vision that God placed inside of you.
Okay, well said by my better half. Mm-hmm. But I meant to say this too at the beginning. You know, just take everything that we say as, you know, a grain of salt. We're not telling you to, like, you know, defer off your path. If you truly want to go to school and that's something that you got passion to do, you know, pursue that. We're not trying to tell anybody to or to not go to school. You know, that's just something that we want to put out there. We just want to kind of give you guys that knowledge and understanding before you just get to school and you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But for me, I definitely say you should definitely not go to college just because of that. As far as like just friends and family members and stuff, because it starts to get real. And I think the one thing that they don't talk about is the financial investment that you put into school. Because, you know, you at the end of the day, after you done met, whether it may took you 4, 5, 6 years or 7, you know, it takes some people, it takes that long to get your degree. You the only person that's gonna be left with that student loan if you have to take that loan out.
Bachelor's at that for me.
Yeah, so I just say at the end of the day, man, understand what you are getting into, and like it's up to you. Because, you know, once you get to the age of 18, you know, that's kind of when you start to kind of become your own self, and you need to start making those decisions and just saying like, man, if I really don't want to go to school, I don't want to go to school. You know, school's not for everybody, and that's one that they don't talk about in schools. School is not for everybody. Believe it or not, I seen, like, my first week of college, I seen kids like unenroll themselves and say they going home crying in their dorm room saying, this is not me, I can't do this. And classes didn't even start because the first week of school was just like welcome week, and they was just partying and stuff. And they was bawling tears, like they had their parents come pick them up. I think they were from like Pennsylvania or something like that. So like, yeah, it's not for everybody. But this kind of segues into our next question. I said, do you think college is an investment? Like, as far as like a financial standpoint.
Investment? See, y'all not gonna like my opinion about this, but I want to say no, only because high school teaches you that in order to be successful, you have to go and be enrolled into a good college. You have to go to college to pursue your dreams. Whereas maybe going to college isn't what you even want to do in life. Like, some people want to be gonna be a dancer, or what's some other real estate, things like that.
Real estate.
You don't have to go and pursue college. Yes, it's good education. I'm not saying college is not great. I love my college experience. I honestly want to go back. I do. I really do. But at the same time, I've learned so much that I am business minded. What's the question again?
Keep going, you fine. It was, do you think college is an investment?
Oh, okay. So, no, I feel like college is not an investment because I incurred so much debt. Because that's what I was going to say. High school teaches you to be enrolled in college and go pursue your dreams, whether that be a doctor or nurse. And at first I wanted to be a veterinarian. Then I switched to wanting to be a psychologist. You better not try to eat my apple. She's waiting on me to give her another piece. I'm sorry. But no, not. Okay. No, I do not feel like college is an investment because all through high school they teach us to be successful. We have to be in college and be a doctor, be a nurse, be a practitioner, all that stuff. And they don't teach you that student loans is money that you do have to pay back. All we see as a college student, free money for us to go to school. And then sometimes, like when we're enrolled in classes, we get a check and we can spend that any kind of way. Some people tell you, like, you're supposed to save your money, spend it on books, pay back a little bit. We don't be thinking that. I know I wasn't thinking that. So I am over $70,000 in debt with student loans alone. Student loans. I never had a credit card in my life. I was good at that. Never had a credit card in my life. That's all student loans. And I'm not even able to obtain my college degree in my hand because I had to pay that back first. Isn't that crazy? I know. So I graduated from college, can't even have the paper, the documentation of that, all because I had to pay back student loans, which is being paid back slowly and surely. Brought it down to $50,000. So yes.
Yeah. So you got her perspective on it. As far as like what I say, I think she was seeing like as far as her, I think she was seeing was her as far as investment goes. Like it was not a, I guess it was not a good investment outcome for her. As far as when we think about like actually investing in businesses and stuff like that and getting profits out of it, as far as on the back end, it felt like it kind of set her back. And I guess with my part of a question, I mean my answer would be as far as the investment part, I would say people would say don't think of it like this, but you have to think of school as like an actual investment. So like if you're going to invest in a property, you would want to make sure that you're going to be able to get a good cash flow out of it, which meaning like you're going to be able to get a good return on your money once you put it in. And if not, you know, it's a bad business move to put money into a property and for you to just be owing on the house and that you're not making any money. So like I say all that to say, to put it back in perspective on school, you know, you have to think like when I'm going to school, they always say this funny joke, like, am I going to get a degree in underwater basket weaving? Like, you know, that's not going to give you no money at the end of the day. So like you do have to think of it like that as well. And I know a lot of people say, oh man, you can't put no cap on education at all. And here's the thing, we are huge advocates for education. Like we read a lot of books. Like just because you don't have a college degree or you don't go to college does not mean that you're not educated
There's
at all.
different seminars, different podcasts,
Yeah.
different trainings that you can go to and study. You don't have to particularly be in college. I'm not against college at all. You can still go to college. And also I wanted to make an input, like if your goal is to be a doctor, go ahead.
Yeah.
If that's your dream, do it. I'm not against that at all.
Yeah, so like we're not telling anybody like, hey, if you want to go get a degree in underwater basket weaving, if that's your true passion, that's what you want to do, that's cool, go do that, man. But at the end of the day, I think one thing that I wish that it, more than anything college would prepare you for is actual life skills, because, you know, at the end of the day, like you can go out there and
sign
get that.
a check, you know, how to fill out a check.
Like understanding credit scores, understanding how money
How to pay
works.
bills.
And, you know, because the way I feel at the end of the day, like, you can get your doctor's degree, you can go out there and be making six figures, and you can be making six figures, $300,000-$400,000 a year, but if you don't understand how money works, you're still going to be in debt. You're still not going to understand how to budget that money, how to make that money work for you. And if you ever read books, man, read Robert Kiyosaki. He's a great author. Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
He loves him.
The thing that I want people to understand is I don't want people to be working for money their whole entire lives. You want money to work for you. Because at the end of the day, you only get so many hours a week that you can actually do things and actually put in work as far as physical work and labor. You know, you're not meant to beat your body down, man. That's not the smart way to do it. So, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like, just like she said, I feel like it was not a good investment for me as well. But I will say that I do like to try to find the good in everything. I think it was good as far as
financially wise, no.
Financially, no, but I feel like it was good as far as pushing me towards knowing what my passion is and let me know what I don't want to do. Because I was like, man, I don't want to do this, man. I don't want to be like doing these different things. I was like, I really found out I didn't have a true passion to do these type of things, and I was like, I really want to do that.
It's good for networking.
Definitely good for networking, because I met a lot of people that from different states, different cities, to learn how to make new friends, like when you just meeting new random people.
But the downside of that, I feel like college is preparing you for the 9-to-5 life instead of preparing you for to be business minded, to pursue business assets.
So I mean, I definitely like, and you know, listen, once again, I'm saying this again, like if that's your true passion, you want to go to school and you want to be in this career field, do it, man. But like if you feel like you like on another level and you don't want to just be the worker, you want to be a boss, you want to own your own time and stuff like that, I definitely say that I definitely wouldn't say that you should go to school, because like more than anything, the worst thing is to go to school and not have any, I guess like just not have any kind of like grants or any kind of scholarships or anything like that, and you just get straight into like student loan debt. Because like I know people say student loan debt is good debt, but it's not at all. It's not good debt at all. Like, I know people that are literally can't get houses because of their student loan debts. And this is the sad thing about this is, even if you do file bankruptcy, the one thing that won't never go away is student loans. It's still going to be on your credit report even after bankruptcy. Everything else is going to be cleared off your credit report. But student loans is the one thing that sticks with you. So, and it's at a higher interest rate too. But, you know, we can get into the technicalities on another day. Like, you know, it's something that I be studying on. But my next question is, what was it? I was going to say, how was your college experience and did it prepare you for life? I guess we kind of just answered that a little bit.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny. I guess before I wrap it up, the thing that I was gonna say is, well, I guess I'll say this as we do wrap it up. Like, what's your overall advice that you would give to people that's like on the border, like whether they would want to go to school or like whether they wouldn't, or just overall advice for maybe students that's about to go off to college?
Go ahead.
All right, so she didn't even hear what I said. She just trying to wait to see what I said.
Yeah.
So I said my overall advice would be, as far as I think one of the most silliest things you can do, don't go to school and you actually don't even know what you want to do at all, and just say I'm gonna go undecided, and on top of that you don't have any kind of scholarships or anything like that. So you going to school?
Yeah, that's
already,
a good point.
Already
like,
with that.
If you want to go to college, oh my goodness, sign up for all the scholarships that you can. Scholarships after scholarships, like they have it throughout the entire year.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to just hurry up and sign up before you get enrolled into college. Sign up like all throughout the year. ASAP.
So like what I was saying was, like, if you do have, let's say even if your parents said they're going to pay for you, or if you have a lot of scholarships lined up and you didn't know what you was going to go to school for, it's fine to go to school then as an undecided major. But if you already know that you don't know if you want to go to school, you don't have any scholarships, your parents are not going to be able to pay for you, and you're not going to have any kind of money other than taking out a student loan, do not go to school. I would tell you, do not go to school, because that would be the worst thing for you to say, oh, I just went to school and I just didn't know and then I just dropped out. You feel me? They don't care about that. They don't care about that student loan. They're going to smack you right away. And as soon as you stop going to school, they want you to start paying back on your student loan. So a lot of people don't know that. Usually they do give you some kind of grace period, but I've heard some pretty bad stories where right off the bat, like maybe 3 months right after they graduated, they had to go straight and have to just start doing, like, paying on their loans, and they didn't even know nothing about that. And credit score just went pew. So, like, my number one thing would be, you know, if you are on the border about it, just think about it, and just make sure that you, I guess, just think about it and make sure that you making the right decision. Definitely do your math and like just look into knowing if it's gonna be a good option for you, or like, you know, is this gonna be a good outcome? Like, if I do go to school and I pursue this profession, so yeah, I think that's my advice.
What's the question?
It was overall advice that you would give to somebody, like whether they're on the border or like going to school or something.
Overall advice, I feel like you should. Okay, I know everybody's on Instagram and see somebody that they really aspire to be like, or your inspiration, your role model. I feel like you should attend one of their classes. Well, I know they have something like they're coming to a certain state. You should go grab a friend and then go with them to go support people. I feel like support is like the main thing people are lacking nowadays. You know, you need to always support your friends. Always support other people that you see that are out here trying to pursue business ideas. And what else?
No, it's just overall advice.
Okay. College aspect, I'm not totally against like going to college right after high school. I feel like if you wait a year, a lot of people say, oh, I'm gonna take an entire year off, then I go to college. I feel like that makes you lazy, because some people think like, oh, I've been in high school, middle school, I've been in school my whole life, for my whole 18 years, maybe longer, 19 years, and I'm just ready to just take a break. I deserve it. No, I think like that whole time frame after you graduate high school, it's a time that you need to be pushing. That I feel like back then and after high school, I wasn't worried about things like that. I was wanting to pursue. I was worried about silly stuff like going shopping, going to the movies, doing things, having fun. Main thing, just having fun. When I should have been pushing other goals, you know. That's my little input.
That's funny. I just thought about that too. Like, well, it kind of goes in with the next question I was going to say. I guess I was going to say if you don't go to college, you know, and this is what a lot of people say, but I was going to say, do you feel like this is true when people say if you don't go to college that you won't be successful? Like, I don't know, a lot of people try to equate that to being successful as soon as you get your degree. But I'll answer this one first. I feel like that's not true at all because, you know, I know a lot of people out here really, like, they're really doing their thing, man, and they don't have a degree at all, and they're happy, they're pursuing things that they want to do, they're truly happy about it all, and at the same time, they're making pretty good money too. Like, you know, don't let nobody make you think that, like, you have to have a degree to start making good money. Like, you know, I don't have a degree. I've been making really good money since, honestly, I've been making really good money since, like, I was 19. So I wouldn't say that. Like, you know, a lot of people aren't making like over 40K a year, and that's even with a degree, you know. So like, I wouldn't say that just because you don't have a degree, you're not gonna be able to make good money and be successful. You know, that's not my end game. You know, this has just been a good tool to get me to where I want to be at. And same thing with her, because, you know, she's not, you know, she'll talk about it a little bit too, but like, she's not necessarily working in the career field that her degree correlates to. So like, I guess I would say on the double end of this question, you know, will you be, like, just because you don't have a degree, can you be successful? Yes. And just because you have a degree, and I'm not working in my field, can I be successful? Yes, you can be still.
Yes, and I feel like I've seen people who did not graduate from high school well, some people I've seen who hasn't graduated from middle school, and they just dropped out because, you know, they had children. But their children was their motivators, and that pushed them to pursue business aspect. And, you know, people who dropped out, high school dropouts, they're successful. Some people are. You know, it all depends on your work ethic. Yeah. Who is in your circle? If you have leeches, people who just always asking you for money, people who are always negative and want to go party and do different things like that, are negative and not wanting to motivate you and uplift you, you need to get them from away from you as soon as possible, fast, ASAP. Because all they're going to be doing is bringing you down because their life is miserable and they want to make you miserable. So you don't need that around. You don't need that in your life. You don't need that negativity and all that comes with that. Because bad vibes make... how can I put it? Because bad vibes create bad situations, which create bad... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. Get them people up out of there. Like, up and move, you know. You don't need that in your life. Just because... What?
No, I was saying how it was like a double edge.
Please excuse me, because my facial expressions, I know I done did it all throughout the video, but I am tired. I'm whooped. Work beat me today. Yeah. So, like, as of right now, we are both working, basically a 9-to-5 job, but that is not our end goal. Most people, you know, retire at the age of 60 now. What's the age now? 65?
There's a guy that's in my job. Honestly, he's like 70, and he's still pushing. Like, he literally retired, and then said there was no way he could live off of what he was getting paid for retirement, and he's right back at it. So, like, honestly, retirement is really becoming extinct now amongst a lot of people.
That is not our goal. Like, I'm 28. He's 24.
23, girl.
Told you I'm tired. I can't think straight. Yeah, he's 23 and I'm 28. And our goal is to, help me.
Yeah, I'm gonna help her out. So our goal is to be retired that in our 30s. Honestly, I want to get it. So, and here's the thing. Here's the definition of retirement. People always think retirement means, oh man, a lot of definition means a lot to different people. Like some people means I did 20, 30 plus years in my company. Now I'm retired. You know, to me, retirement means that we are working for our own self and living off our own resources, making just what we made before working a job. So, you know, to me, you know, if we go somewhere else and we making $6,000, $7,000, man, we retired and we doing that just us, and we got our time and freedom back. You know, that's retirement to us. So, I guess the last question, because I know some people might be like, dang, y'all just been beaten down on school. Y'all just been beaten down on college. So this is a two-part question.
No.
It is, and I really appreciate, hey, say Sarah's been doing a good job, because she does not like being unprepared and doing things unplanned, and I just put her on her toes.
Usually I go off on him, but I just like, y'all saw my facial expression, like, hold up.
She's been doing pretty good, so let her know she did a pretty good job. But the last part
in the comments, thank you, support me.
What was the funnest experience that you had in college, and would you go back? It's kind of to end it off on a fun, light note. So we have been beating it up for real.
Okay, my funnest, is that even a word, funnest? But
most exciting
experience in college was actually, I have multiple.
What you smiling for?
Because I got multiple. It ain't about no dude. It's actually about my sisters, Tanae, Erica, Andriana. I met all of them in college, so shout out to you all. And I just want to say that I love y'all. Like, oh, so funny. Actually, I have on a shirt from Spalding when we were, you know, in student orientation leader. I know Andriana wasn't, but, you know, we met in college still. I wanted to give you a shout out. But when I was a student orientation leader, actually, if I wasn't one, I wouldn't have met you.
Yeah.
Aww.
Go back and watch that video on how we met. It's about
It is
six videos down. Make sure y'all watch that video too.
What's it called?
How we met. How we met.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that. We're gonna put that in the description section for y'all.
Okay. So yeah, basically, a student orientation leader is someone who assists freshmen, incoming students that come in. You know, help them get adjusted to being in college, and you know, we have fun activities and things like that. I just love being in leadership and assisting in growth and helping others grow and be the best that they can be. So that's one of the funnest things that.
And then the second part was, will you go back?
Will I go back? I definitely would. Without a heartbeat.
That's way.
No, I definitely would. I just, if I could do it all over again, I would take my prereqs in like community college, so it wouldn't be so expensive. Spalding University was a private college, and it was very expensive, but I enjoyed every experience. All my classes that I took. I mean, of course, I ain't like all my classes. I ain't like math. I don't like math as it is, but
I love math.
Yeah.
I love that dollar, baby. You gotta know how to count that dollar, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I mean, I did not enjoy that, but you know, I grown to get close to different professors, and I learned a lot about myself. It was a growing experience. College was like really great for me.
Are you smiling? You thinking too much. It was really great. It was really great. It wasn't great because I wasn't there. So it was just good.
You was there after the fact, baby.
After the fact.
Well, you know, that's how we met.
I guess. But my most exciting experience. Welcome week, baby! Welcome week was lit. Litatucious. Is that even a word? Litatucious? I'm like, hey. No, I was lit. I just playing. What? Okay, I stopped playing, y'all. It's getting too late. It's getting too late for me. Not for real though. Welcome week is fun. But the funnest experience in college, I don't know. It was just, I think the college life was just fun, to be honest. Like,
what was fun? Some ladies, some females?
No. I'm just saying the college lifestyle was just fun. Like,
what was fun? You can't even.
The college lifestyle was
Elaborate for us.
the college lifestyle was fun. Just today, honestly, the day-to-day base, the freedom for real though, to be honest, because I was living on campus.
Freedom. Oh my
And
goodness.
as soon as you graduate high school, you leave in the house, you own campus, and literally, well, I went to the University of Louisville, so we had everything you could eat, like Chick-fil-A. You got there's this big old cafe with all these different food places and stuff. So it's like, oh man, like I'm always got good food to eat all the time. Not to say that my food wasn't good at home. Shout out to the parents out there was throwing down for me, but Chick-fil-A though, come on y'all, come on man, you can't compete with that. But good food all the time on campus. You feel me? You can go back to your dorm whenever you want to. You can go to sleep when you want to. You know, you wake up kind of when you want to, and like I think it was just that freedom. Just saying like your first taste of freedom is. It was delicious, man. It was delicious. So that was my funnest experience, really. Just that lifestyle, the college lifestyle, and that freedom, and just I don't know. I think that college lifestyle, that freedom of just kind of being able to do what I want, was really kind of contribute to my the lifestyle I wanted to be an entrepreneur too as well. Cause just having that freedom, like, cause it's hard because you go from having that freedom.
Oh my goodness, how many times you gonna say freedom?
Because it's for real. I'm honing that point home for y'all, man. Freedom.
Well, I kept saying I feel like.
I'm honing that point home, but
I want y'all to go back and watch this video and tell us who won. Did I say I feel like more, or did he say freedom more? So. But
there's a reason why I'm saying freedom. No, but I was saying that it's hard because you go from having so much freedom to when you finally do leave school and when you graduate and it's time to be quote unquote a grown up, and you just go straight towards just fighting the bear, man. Not 9 to 5, whatever it is that you're doing. Fighting the bear, man.
Where do you get that expression from?
I don't know. I really don't know where I got it from. I think I heard a worker where he said, "Man, I'm tired of fighting the bear, man." Something like that. And I just thought it was funny when he said it.
Fighting the bear. I used to hate it when he would say it. I got so used to it now. I'm like, okay.
So every
what
day,
did my mom say?
She said, whooping the bear. She said whooping the bear. I be saying fighting the bear. And then when we become entrepreneurs, we beat the bear. You feel me? Yeah, that's hard. That's a nice ending right there. I gotta end the video off right there. But hey, let us know what y'all think about the video. Let us know if it's let us know what y'all thought about it. Let us know, did y'all get some good information from it? You know, what did you guys take away from it?
Should
Put
we do
something in the comment
this
section.
another video like this again? Should this be part 1 and we make a part 2? What's up? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know, man. Hey, stay educated. If there's anything that just stays from this video, just be on your education, man. We are education advocates, man. College just was not the best choice for us.
Stay educated.
Yeah, that's not a song.
Now I was about to say, baby shark da doo 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 doo, baby shark da doo 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 doo, cause Cynthia wanted me to sing this song today.
Alright. Anyway, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And make sure that y'all like the video. And other than that, we were out.
God is good, my girl is bad. I was gone, but now I'm back. I'm back in my bag. Been gone so long, I almost forgot who I am. A white man with a rag.